NFL final, offensive MVP, Bryce Harper. Hey, monster game today. How you feel? How's the body?
Oh, the body is gonna. That's a tomorrow. Oh my, that's a tomorrow question, my guy. It's definitely gonna be hurt. I got a little ankle twist up in the middle of the third, I think the fourth quarter, last drive, but taped it up, good to go. Overall, though, just super happy just to get the win.
And with this now, you guys are heading over to National. Actually, they're coming here, so that's an exciting game. I know that it's a previous team that you played on, correct?
Yeah, I did have a stint with them. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Is that going to be, I guess, one of the storylines with them coming back?
Hey, I'm sure it is. I mean, there were some circumstances at the end. At the end of the day, they run what they run, and they have their sort of program. So they do what they do, and they do it well. That's why they're always in the national championship. They're always in the conversation. But sometimes, new systems don't work. So it just is one of those things that it just didn't work out for me. I was coaching at the time. I was making like $1,500 a month in my name, working 80 hours. So it was a lot of stress. I'm not in that game.
I know it's the Canadian, call it the Canadian coaching experience. So it's always the beginning parts.
Yeah, and you know that, and you have that understanding too. You have such knowledge yourself, Omari. So yeah, it's definitely one of those things. It will probably be a storyline, but you guys feel free to talk on it if you want.
We'll see.
I know Teej will do something. he will have his opinion.
We know your name. I made sure I had the roster pulled up on the last episode. And just last question before we get locked in. This game here and everything, there were some moments there where things weren't clicking in the beginning, and then you guys got it through. And then I guess, did you guys have a conversation on the sideline just to get on the same page?
Yeah. That's a great retrospect of what happened in the game. It did. We have a tendency, I think, I'll be honest, our starting unit doesn't play all four quarters. And because of that, I think we have a little bit of a lull into the third. You experienced it the last time we played Cold Lake too. Like when we played in the first time, we have a little lull and we get a little in our heads. But honestly, it's self-implosion on ourselves. It's nothing that we can't handle and we can't fix, but the defense did go. Cold Lake's a great team. They have a great defense, and they came out and they adjusted, and then we just needed to figure out how to adjust off of that. Also, shout out to my boy Ben. He got injured in the game, but that was a big, he's an MVP, so that's a huge candidate right there, and he got a little bit banged up today. So
no worries. I'm sure we'll see him here for the national.
Yeah.
He's got 3 weeks off, 3 or 4 weeks. I'm sure the date will be decided.
September 14th, I believe.
So we got lots of time for him to get healthy and then get back to it. So we'll
appreciate it. And hey, love you, Mom. Bye, guys.
Seat at the table.
Seat at the table. Hey.